Hello comrades and friends, and welcome to another episode of Grixis Grind. Today I will be playing this Grixis permission deck, the permission control deck that I was showing off yesterday. I have tinkered around with it a little bit. I've added in Brazen Borrower as some anti-Oko tech, as well as it deals with Fires of Invention pretty well. I had this match versus a Grixis Fires deck where I kept on bouncing their Fires of Invention in response to them using their Castle Vantress in upkeep, which meant that they would use their Castle Vantress in upkeep and then they wouldn't be able to do anything else for the rest of the turn. It was really solid and it gave me a good opening to, play my Bolas and stuff. And I would have included that game in this video, except that the audio is kind of ruined because unfortunately my dog comes running in and starts squeaking her squeaky toy, and so unfortunately you wouldn't really be able to hear me over all the squeaks. But the two matches I have lined up are both against a blue-green X deck, and pretty sure both of them are Sultai Food. The Sultai Food is a big deck right now. It goes to show that some of the changes we made were good, some were bad. I still think it's really difficult for us to sideboard against Oko because it's hard to say what we should take out and what we should put in. Because we have a lot of cards that we want to put in versus the Sultai Food deck. Like Aethergust, because it deals with Oko, it deals with Nissa, it deals with Wicked Wolf, it deals with the Goose and stuff like that. Disdainful Stroke, because it deals with Nissa and Wolf. Noxious Grasp, of course, we'll be running that. Elder Spell, because they run multiple different types of Planeswalkers. Like, I've even seen them run Vraska as well, so... Mystical Dispute is so good versus Oko, but then against Nissa and Vraska, it's a counterspell. But it's not even a good counterspell. Then we have Unward Ego. Again, Ritual of Soot is so good versus Oko and Nissa, but what do we take out? And Enter the God Eternals keeps us alive versus both of those decks, or both of those cards, as well as Wicked Wolf, but, we have so many things that we want to put in, but what do we take out? Do we take out, Brazen Borrower? I don't think so. Do we take out the Murderous Rider? Yeah, probably. The Bedevil? Sure. So if we take out the Murderous Rider and the Bedevil for the Noxious Grasp, Mystical Dispute, Ritual of Soot, so we'd still be running 61 cards. But then we also want Aethergusts and Disdainful Strokes and, all that other stuff, so it's a hard deck to sideboard against, I think. Otherwise, in terms of other cards to consider, the Azorius control deck has been running a counterspell that I wanted to keep an eye on, but I didn't know if it was going to be really good, and it's Tail's End. Because it counters legendary spells, and it can counter activated and triggered abilities. So it could be really good, and the Azorius deck, it runs a single Tail's End, which I think is really interesting, and is worth consideration, so I might chuck the Tail's End in main board for the next video, and see how it goes. And I'd probably replace something else for it. Maybe we'll replace one of the Disdainful Strokes, only have one main board, but I'd like having two Disdainful Strokes main board. So maybe I'd swap out a Ritual of Soot, maybe, or one of the Enter the God Eternals. I don't quite know, I haven't really decided yet, but I do want to try it out. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy the two games today against Sultai Food. I'm really interested in how this deck will change, because it's very different to the current Grixis deck that's been running around. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy the videos. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I'll see you tomorrow. we can keep this. We just need 1 blue and 1 black mana, and we can play everything. So Watery Grave would be utterly fantastic. Okay, so Simic. We might see an Oko next turn, so yeah. If that's the case, then we'll probably want the Angrath's Rampage for the Oko. Alright, so no Oko. But we could be seeing a Nissa, so it's a Sultai Food. I think I pay for this, because the turn 3 Nissa is really hard for us to deal with. So I can still get the turn 3 Nissa. Well, there's an Oko.
I'll shear the wool from your eyes and spin new clarity.
I might Bedevil the food. And then I'll Rampage the Oko. Alright, and we can crack that for a swamp if we want to play Bolas, or an island if we want to play Narset. So currently we're sitting more towards Bolas, because Bolas can kill that.
Your demise won't be quick as long as we win. Nothing else
Okay,
matters.
they're drawing for land. And they find it. Alright, so we're gonna play Bolas and crack that. So they can get Nissa, which will kill Bolas, but I think we sort of have to. Because we don't want them to keep drawing cards. So they can make food tokens to draw cards, which would suck. And if they have a Nissa, then we might just have to lose Bolas. Do they have it? Hydra. Okay, well we can bounce it with the Brazen Borrower, so it's not so bad. We don't have double blue.
I have other plans. Let your weak minds crumble.
Yeah, and then we'll bounce that during their turn. So we get another proper Bolas. Alright, Sultai Food. Do you want these? Want that? That? Do we want Noxious Grasp? Kills Vraska, Oko, tokens, yeah, okay. We probably want Elder Spell too. Do you want Ritual of Soot? Do you want Enter the God Eternals? Probably. And, yeah, we'll check Enchanter. Okay, now we have a lot of things to get rid of. What don't we want? Probably not Liliana. Do we want Mystical Dispute? That's only good for Oko, so maybe not. Narset maybe less. With our since we have more removal, we probably don't need Bedevil as much. And I can probably dump 2 more things. Well, I need to dump 7 more things, so... maybe we can't run the Elder Spell. And I sort of want at least 1. Maybe Noxious Grasp we can take out. It's good though. I don't know, maybe this is a mistake. We'll have to see. And we'll have to change up the sideboard to fit. And we can keep. We have an Aethergast, so we can stop an Oko. Although not a turn 2 Oko, we can stop a turn 3 Oko. At least for a turn. And we can curve out to Narset, which is nice. And we'll probably play the... Oh! They miss out on land. This is so good for us. Oh, this is wonderful. Alright, we want to keep the Aethergast open, so we're not going to play anything until we can keep Aethergast open as well as... Because we are so happy to play the slow game. Next turn we can play Narset and keep Aethergast. Alright, depending on what they play... Yeah. We'll delay it. Ah, have Mystical Dispute. They put it on bottom. Well, now we know that they have Mystical Dispute. There's no other 1-drop blue stop. Like, there's no other 1-drop blue stop. So that means that we have to wait quite a while before we can play Bolas. Although that instantly resolved, so I'm not too sure about that. I think we should get the Rampage, add more removal, and it makes them less willing to play something that, once they know that it's immediately going to die.
Meditate and prepare.
Okay, and we have enough for the Murderous Rider, so we'll play this tapped. And then next turn we can play Bolas and have Disdainful Stroke. Okay, we'll just Murderous Rider there.
Open your heart to the magic that dances around.
See ya.
I grace you with my lack of... Welcome to the feast.
So we can have Bolas and Noxious Grasp and Disdainful Stroke open. So we can start building a ridiculous lead. Yeah. They got mana screwed. So we never really got to see whether our sideboard did enough work. Okay, we definitely want to go first. And a turn for 2 Thought Erasure is really nice to see. we'll reveal that we're Grixis off the bat. They have a Once Upon a Time. I want to draw first before they use it though. Well, that's a good bit of ramp. Let's see what you're playing. Okay, so we see some food. Sultai Food. And now Rampage to destroy or to sack a creature. Might be hard for us to deal with that wolf. Ah, pretty fresco.
Everyone is expendable, except me.
Well, Chemister's in sight in end step, but we probably want to kill Brasco. Which sucks, because we'll be trading our Bolas away for it. Unless we find something better to do. Okay, they sacrifice the land.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
Interesting. I think I keep the Disdainful Stroke open, right? But I do want to kill Brasco next turn, because otherwise she can ult. We don't want her to ult. Can't believe they sacrificed the land. So risky. Oof. Well, we find a Bedevil.
Every tale about me is absolute success. One bite, and all your kings are gone.
Alright, so we'll just Bedevil away the Brasco. Because we don't want her to ult.
I won't forgive this.
It's not poison.
Okay, that's good. Let's see what's in their hand. Ah. Ooh. 2 Grixis and an Oko. That's such a good trade for us. It's amazing. And we can Bolas kill Oko.
Surely this see the humor here.
Maybe this, do we still have enough black? Yes. In case we need it.
Once again, your existence is pointless.
No attacks, because we need to keep Bolas alive. Alright. Sultai Food. Well, we have a few things that we can do against that. Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? Those. 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 Alright, what don't we want? Do I want to run it like that? I think we'll give it a go, but if that doesn't work out, we can always change it up again. It's sort of really hard for us to... it's really hard for us to sideboard up against these sorts of things. Alright, they go first. We have a Bedevil for an Oko, but it's our turn 3 Bedevil, but so they'd have another turn of Oko before they get it. But we do have a pretty clear path to play. I think it's good, even if we don't have any early game, like super early game plays. Alright. Well, Ritual of Soot's good, if they have lots of creatures on the board. We didn't see too many, but we didn't really let them do too much of an Oko play. So that's a Veil of Summer then. It's either that or they have Once Upon a Time, because they haven't played anything yet. Yeah, Once Upon a Time. There's one or the other. Possibly both. Okay, Wicked Wolf. Now this puts us in a really hard spot, because we need to deal with Oko, but we also want to be able to defend ourselves versus a Wicked Wolf. But Oko is more of a problem. Because we can always, like, sacrifice a Wicked Wolf if we draw an Angrath's Rampage. Oh my lord.
Every tale about me is absolute nonsense. I invite you to change your ways.
Okay, that's good to see. So they could play the Nissa. Man, you're making this so hard on me. I would have really liked to have the Disdainful Stroke open, but I have to kill the fucking missile.
The immortal Nicol will be your end.
I go down to 4. Two Wicked Wolves. Well, they can't play that Wicked Wolf now. So we can Bolas minus kill that Wicked Wolf. Oh my god. And we want to keep everything else open. Wow. Holy Jesus. That was a very tight game. Wow. A lot of pressure. And I think on that win is a good place to end the video. So thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I hope you have a really nice day.